There's timberwolves. Okay. So we got to be very careful here how we get around those guys. Looks like there's 4 of them. Alright, how are we going to get around those guys? Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, or at least will hopefully go 500 days. We are here in the Mountaineer's Hut in Timberwolf Mountain on the long journey from Mystery Lake through Pleasant Valley to Timberwolf Mountain. Next stop, Ash Canyon. So, yeah, doing pretty well here. I think...
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Sounds like we've got too much gear, so maybe we should think about stashing some of it here. It's kind of early morning, and it's kind of looking pretty blustery out there. Let's do a quick sketch. Here we are, Mountaineer's Hut. Looks like there's a cougar over here, so that's good to know. We are going to have to go pretty close to through his territory to get into Ash Canyon. I don't see any wolves out on the ice. Oh, there's one right out there. You can barely see it, but I think that is one. Or maybe it's just a rock. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we're going to have to run the gauntlet here. Timberwolf Mountain has gotten a lot more dangerous because now it has timberwolves, and it's also got that cougar. And there's a bear as well between us and our destination, and it's cold. Minus 20. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to hang out here for a little bit first and just get situated. And we probably need to eat something. We got some food. I think we'll be okay. We got crackers. Got this broth. I don't think we're going to find any flour between here and the Ash Canyon, so we could probably just drink this broth. 80 kilograms for 816 calories. This is 10 kilograms for 600 calories. 10 kilograms for 300 calories. So yeah, the broth is pretty heavy. So we might just drink that right now. There we go. Maybe drink this too. I don't think we're super loaded down, but I do think that we probably need to put some stuff away. So let's take a look and see what we can drop in here. We can put some of this firewood away. We're going to bring some coal, we'll bring sticks. We got to at some point start looking at making another bow, because our bow is our life, really, out here. We can break that down. And, do we have 2 of these? No, we don't. Alright, we should have brought another one of those, but you know what? We'll find one, so we'll be okay. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to wait until it gets a little bit warmer, unless snowy, and while we're waiting, we are going to read... What are we reading right now? Frozen Angler? Yeah, I guess, may as well finish it. Let's do 2 hours. It's sounding a lot better out there now. Yeah, sounding a lot better out there now. Alright. Still cold, but not too bad. So, yeah, there's wolves out there. Does not look like timberwolves, though. It's just one lone wolf out there. So that's good. Timberwolves are my downfall, I would say. Let's drink some water. And then I guess we should just go. We can search the... Yeah, let's just go. We'll take care of looting this place when we come back. And I think once we get the technical backpack, we'll be well positioned to head up to the summit. Because we will have enhanced carrying capacity, which is always good for that kind of trip. And I guess if we walk right into one, we'll take a cattail. But meantime, we just want to get going as fast as we can, get to the other side. Grab this cattail. Yeah, it's cold. It's definitely cold. But we don't have far to go to get to Ash Canyon. Timberwolf Mountain region is pretty small. I mean, it's large, but it's mostly vertical. So, it doesn't take long to get across. It's not like Pleasant Valley. Grab a bunch of sticks here. When we do get super cold,
My fingers feel numb.
we will we'll lose a little bit of condition, but we'll find a good spot to make a fire. So it's good to have these sticks. We do have to be a little careful here, though, because there is a bear who lives around here. And apparently... Yeah, there's his cave. And there he is.
Wait. I'm so cold.
But that's okay. I think that he is not going to be interested in us. I don't think we're going to be close enough to him to interest him, although he is coming our way, so we'll give him a little bit of a wide berth. Now I head down into Echo Ravine. And I don't think there's a lot of wolves down here. I think there's one wolf that hangs out near the engine down here, but I don't think there's any wolves between us and our destination. So I think it's just a matter of braving the cold, and we'll get there. Still relatively early. And I think a lot of people, when they go to Ash Canyon, they head for Angler's Den pretty much right away. There's guaranteed match spawn there, so I think if that's where you spawn, then heading there kind of makes sense. But I think we're going to try to make it up to Homesteader's Respite as our first stop. I love being in this, the way that the audio echoes when you're down here. Even my stomach growl echoes. Everything echoes when you're down in the ravine like this. Super cool the way they've done that. It's dark in here. It's kind of a blustery, not too nice day. It's not super windy, but it's just overcast and cold. I'm going to take these because when I come back, I'm probably going to come back the high road into Deer Clearing. And I don't know when I'm going to be back here again.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
No, we're not leaving anything behind. In fact, we're going to take this. Alright, here we are, entering Ash Canyon. So this is the terminal region on our long walk. But we still have a ways to go to get to where we want to be, which is the mine, where the technical backpack, and a separate bonus, the crampons, which will also be useful. Both live in that mine. Oh, it's a sunny day over here. Maybe even a free fire day. We'll see. Yeah, I love the Ash Canyon theme. Y'all know I love it. That's what I use in my opening credits, is the Ash Canyon theme. It's one of my favorite pieces of music from The Long Dark. So I'm going to grab some of these, just 'cause. There's a lot of good stuff in Ash Canyon. And I think most of you who are watching this have probably seen Ash Canyon before, but it is really a phenomenal region.
Heavy.
It is beautiful and desolate. All of this burned out forest. I gotta watch out for timberwolves because I know they are around here. And it's also super vertical. So there's places that you can look way up and see a rope bridge across a steep ravine and think, wow, that must be really cool. And then, you know, a little while later, you're up there. So yeah, there's no view like the views in Ash Canyon. I would say even the view from the summit at Timberwolf Mountain isn't quite as good. Timberwolf Mountain was kind of like the rough draft, I would say, of Ash Canyon. That's not really fair. Timberwolf Mountain's a great region. It's a great region, but Ash Canyon just has so much 3D complexity to it. Alright, I got some food. Okay, so we gotta watch out for wolves here. There are wolves. There are possibly timber wolves. I'm gonna just hug the corners here because the timber wolves tend to run around near the open spaces. And I would love to just see them before they see me if they exist. I think I hear hoof beats. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Okay, so probably no wolves in the immediate vicinity. So that's good. I'm not going to bother with those guys right now. Because Well, actually, I don't know. It's tempting. No, we just gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We'll find some food when we need food. And we've got plenty of travel food. So up there is Homesteader's Respite. That's where we're going. There's a little cabin up there. You can see it. There's no way to get up there right now with a... There's a rope climb, but you gotta be up there first to put the rope down. There's timberwolves. Okay. So we gotta be very careful here. How we get around those guys. Looks like there's 4 of them. Alright, how are we going to get around those guys? I think we might be able to sneak by them. Over here. Especially if they throw a rock or something. Bunch of rocks here. Let's pick them all up. Let's get to some high ground here and see if we can distract them long enough to get by. Luckily we are not stinky.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
I wonder if I can throw that far. One of them's heading over there. I don't know if I got the other's attentions. Alright, I'm just gonna need to sneak by. Sneak by. Do the little bunny hop. Crouch walk. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with wolves, but I am not good with timberwolves, so I do not want to mess with these guys. Alright, I don't know if we're out of their detection range yet. But, I don't want to quite take a chance just yet. We'll continue the crouch walk for another little bit. I think we're probably good now. Yeah, I think we're good now. Alright. So now we gotta figure out how to get up here. There is a way to go up to Homesteader's Respite. And I do believe this is it right here. So we are probably going to get a couple strains and sprains. We are running low on condition. So... but I think we'll be okay. Alright, so we gotta make it up to the... as far up as we can in this little... I don't know what you want to call this, slope. Yep, we already sprained something. Partly because we're heavy. Okay, so as far up as we can is probably right about here. And then we gotta just, like, goat along this rock wall. Now, some people might think this is cheating. But the way I figure it, if Hinterland didn't want you to be able to do this, they could very easily remove it as a route. And they haven't. So that to me is about as open an invitation as you can get. It's been a known thing for quite some time.
I could eat anything.
Yeah, we're getting hungry, so we are hopefully almost there. Looks like we are pretty much there. So just gotta get up here. And there we are. Excellent. Alright, so we're going to be indoors here in a minute at Homesteaders. And we'll see what we find to eat. But we have lost quite a bit of condition to the cold. That's okay because there's not a lot of danger between here and Miner's Folly, which is where we'll probably spend the night. And then we'll head up to the mine tomorrow. Oh, you know what there is to eat here?
I need to drop something.
Ptarmigans. Here's our combat pants. Awesome. Alright. So, let's see if we can't...
I better take this food.
I'll take it, but it's 13%. This one's a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to need light. I think I'm going to want to... I'm going to want to maybe try to hunt the ptarmigans. Suitcase under here.
What have we here?
I think I'm going to want to hunt the ptarmigans. You know, I'm going to put some stuff in this drawer. Just so that we are not super duper heavy. Like my sticks. Like my charcoal. Not much else will fit in here. Alright, let's eat something. I don't want to eat that just yet. I'll eat that before we go to bed, just in case. But I'm happy to take a chance on this. Drop those cans. Alright, let's go see if we can't nab some of those ptarmigans. Oh, we need to... We have 2 sprained wrists. We're going to need to make some bandages. Oops. Alright. Okay, we've only got 2 of these fire-hardened arrows left. Let's see how many ptarmigans we can get. We should be able to get 2 with arrows and 1 with a rock. And that should be a pretty decent...
This getting kind of heavy.
Pretty decent meal for us. Where are they? I heard them.
All I can think about is food.
Ptarmigans are food. I don't see them. I don't hear them anymore either. Is it possible that I scared them away? Here's the rope climb, where we can attach. Where are these ptarmigans? I don't see them. Alright. I guess it's not going to be ptarmigan stew. Unless they're this way. Nope, I don't see them. Alright, back inside we go.
I might have to drop some gear.
Alright, we are going to probably do a little bit of... Yeah, why don't we take out a torch. Light it up. Do a little bit of a better inspection. Look at that, see? Dog food. Missed that. Accelerant. Missed that. Pork and beans. Missed that. Firewood. Missed that. Matches. Missed that. So, good to light up a torch for sure. Ketchup chips. I'm going to put this right here for now. Let me see, what else? We didn't search this trunk. I don't see anything else down here. Alright, let's take our stuff back. And I'm gonna leave that there because we don't need it. And yeah, let's light up a fire and we'll cook some stuff. Alright, sadly I missed, I let the fire burn out. I was going to light my torch, but I missed the opportunity. I did decide to leave this dog food here, 7%. That is pretty much guaranteed food poisoning. I did eat the pork and beans after cooking it. I don't know that cooking it helped, but I did not get food poisoning. Currently have a little bit of a warmth bonus. I've got a little bit of energy left, but I am overweight. I'm going to grab this suitcase and put it up here. And then maybe we can use this to put all these sticks in. What else is heavy? What else? Oh yeah, some of this clothing. My jeans. Okay, that looks pretty good. Alright, let's go while we still have the energy. We're gonna head up. On second thought, it's pretty cold. Let's take this.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And let's put it over on the rope climb in case we need to get back up here. It's always good to have that there. And, yeah, it's not that cold. I mean, I think we can do it. We might need to make some coffee or something. We should have made coffee, actually, at the, when we had that fire going. Yeah, it's windy. Walking into the wind is just kind of painful. Alright, I think I'm going to take one quick warm-up nap. That'll give me a little bit more energy. That'll let me... Hopefully the wind will die down. And then we can go. Really want to make it to at least Miner's Folly before we turn in for the night. Sounds like it's still pretty windy out there. Pain is healed. That's nice. Oh, actually, sounds pretty good. Alright. Excellent. So I think we've got enough energy to get up the rope climb. And we ought to be able to make it to Miner's Folly before dark. Now we have to remember that Miner's Folly has changed a lot as well. There is now pretty much every kind of wildlife there you can imagine. Used to be mostly like a bear. But now there's wolves there, and there's a moose. We did get moose stomped in Season 1. I'm not sure I'm going to make it all the way up, actually. And I'm now too heavy. I might have to leave some stuff behind on this ledge. There we go. Alright, I'll wait on this ledge for my...
I just need to close my eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to leave some stuff here. So, what am I gonna leave here? Wow, I gotta leave a lot of stuff here. Yeah, I don't know if I can leave enough stuff here to be able to make it up. Let's leave all our water here. 29. Let's leave this book. 28.97. Leave the accelerant. Stuff's not that heavy though. Let's leave this leather. Leave the marine flare.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, I don't know that this is gonna work, honestly. I do not know that this is gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna leave some very heavy stuff here, and we're actually gonna go back down. We're gonna sleep tonight at Homesteaders, and we'll try this again tomorrow. So what are we going to leave? That's leave all our coal. We'll pick it up on the way back. There. We can't go up, but we will go down. Tomorrow we'll come back and we'll get all that stuff from the ledge. So this was maybe just a little bit too ambitious. And we really should just spend the night here at Homesteaders. So that is what we are going to do. And then on the way back up, we'll grab as much of that stuff as makes sense. And maybe in the morning we'll make a little coffee or something like that, just in case that helps.
Getting weaker.
Yeah, we're feeling pretty weak right now. I keep thinking I'm hearing ptarmigans, but I have yet to see them.
Goddamn freezing.
Alright, well, that was... I keep forgetting how tall that rope climb is. So that did not work out. That's okay. We're going to take the opportunity to take all this stuff back. And we're going to take a quick warm-up nap so that we are not super tired and super cold. And because it's still light, well, I guess it's not quite light anymore. Alright, well, I think what we're going to do then is we are going to drink this tea. And then we're going to sleep for 10 hours. Now we're going to be thirsty when we wake up, because we did not bring any more water, but we will just drink one of our teas for breakfast. You can drink a birch bark tea, actually.
I can eat a horse.
That'll make a good breakfast. And let's sleep another hour-ish. Alright, it's morning. We can tear down some of this stuff.
I'd better find some water. I'd eat anything right about now.
Alright, drink another tea here just to stay hydrated. Alright, it sounds pretty windy and cold out there, but let's take a look. Yeah. Blizzard, not good weather to go climbing. So we will continue to tear down some stuff. Alright, sounds like the blizzard is ending, so that's good. Still a little windy maybe outside, but maybe not quite blizzarding, so let's take a look. Alright, yeah, looks like the blizzard is over. So we will head back up this rope climb again, give it a shot. I think we have a better shot at it now. Still going to stop on the ledge so we can pick up some of that stuff that we left there last night. And we might still be heavy though going up. I don't know, we'll have to see. Yeah, it feels like we're making much quicker progress with our less tired self. So that's good. And if necessary, we'll drink a coffee on this ledge. It'll be nice when we have the crampons. Alright, what are we gonna get? Coal, charcoal, torch, stone. Just pick everything up here. We don't need all the stones. Take our water bottle though. Take our accelerant. What are we gonna drop? Let's drop drop all the stones.
Can't feel my feet.
All right. Grab one stone.
Damn. I'm freezing.
One stick. Drink water. All right. Let's do it. I don't remember this rope being so hard to get up, but usually I do it when I'm completely fresh. Alright, so I don't think there are wolves up here. Now that we have run out of sticks, we'll probably want to start collecting some more. We're going to want to have a fire at some point. Replenish our teas. So yeah, that was a slightly more expensive rope climb than I had expected. But hey, still on track. Tell you what though, if we do find, there's sometimes a deer up here. If we do find a deer, then we will stop and eat him. And there's other stuff up here too. There's often some saplings. So I know we're cold, but like check this out. It's crazy. The views are amazing up here. Yeah, there's the saplings. So we'll grab those. We'll leave them somewhere to cure. So we're overweight now, but we don't have another rope climb today. That's behind here. See, look at that view. Amazing. Amazing. Sometimes there's a backpack or some sort of container back here.
I could eat anything.
But I don't see one here now. So we will keep going. Head up here and see if we can find a deer, because I think we're going to want some food. These rabbits. Actually, let's just... Oh, we didn't bring any rocks. Huh. That's funny. I thought we had one. Nope. Alright. Let's try with the fire-hardened arrows. It's harder to get rabbits with fire-hardened arrows because they don't usually stop. Yeah, I missed him. Alright, I'm going to stop wasting my time on these guys. I should have brought some rocks. I thought I brought at least one, but I guess not. But sometimes there is a deer up here, so I think that's going to be our prize. We're going to hope for that, anyway. And if not, you know, we've got cattails. We'll be okay. See if I see any rocks. There's a deer. All right, good shot. Let's grab some more sticks. Alright, let's light it up. Let's see, is it a free fire day? No. Alright, let's light it up. Alrighty, good. So we cooked up this whole deer. We ended up with a bunch of meat. That's awesome. We've got the gut. We are probably... Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. We are probably, yeah, quite stinky. But yeah, pretty successful. So I think we're going to head into Miner's Folly, and we will have to just be careful because sometimes there are wolves there. We don't have a rock, but we do have our bow, which will also scare them off. If we find a rock, we're going to pick it up, though. So yeah, that was pretty good. Full belly, bunch of meat. I think we're set for the night. We'll bring some of the meat with us so that we'll have stuff to eat on our trip to the mine. I'm gonna just stop in here temporarily, just for a few minutes to see if there's anything interesting in here. This cave. I think we're gonna leave the botanicals behind. Nothing in there. But it is nice to have a warm cave with a container in it. So that's always good to know. So yeah, it's taken us most of the day to get to this point. But I think we're in a pretty good shape for our trip up to the mines. Swap out our torch here. And we got a load of saplings that we will just leave in Miner's Folly to cure. We're not going to cart those all the way up to the mine and back. But yeah, I can smell it. I can taste it. Technical backpack, here we come. Almost there. We're just gonna leave all these rose hips for now. We have enough, and we're gonna be back and forth here quite a bit as we explore Ash Canyon. That's a beautiful day. It really is a beautiful day. Evening, I should say. It's a beautiful evening. It is warm. It is sunny. We got a lot of meat. Life is good. I think we're still a little bit short on water. Yeah, short on water. But we can remedy that by making a fire once we get to our destination. Cook up some water. And then we'll be good to go. Here's the first of the rope bridges. So for those of you who are not Ash Canyon connoisseurs, these rope bridges are just iconic Ash Canyon. Iconic. I mean, I've been across these things probably 100 times, maybe more, and they still give me the chills. I don't know, for example, if you just kind of hang out on one and look to the side, whether there's a chance you can fall off, because the rope does sway underneath you. So, alright, now we're getting into the danger zone. It's possible there are wolves. I think there's a bunch of stones. Oh, no wolves right now because we got deer. So if there are wolves, they're not right here. There's a bunch of stones here, so we're going to grab a few. Just to reload. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing wolves. These deer are freaking out, running away from me, but I am not actually that interested in them right now. I have what I need. I'm going to actually make some fire-hardened arrows, though, so I'll grab a few more sticks. Since we are running low.
I need to lay down.
Yeah, you will be laying down soon. Don't worry, Will. And I know you're carting a lot of stuff right now, but we are almost at our destination. Almost there. Alright, we're going to hang out in this cabin here for the night. Going to grab our... Raid my cache. my catch. Raid my catch. At anglers. Need a key. Grab the key. Head inside.
Something's gotta go.
Yeah, we're gonna drop a bunch of stuff right now. We're gonna drop this, all of those, and that. And let me see what else we can do here. We're gonna read mining log page. Definitely gold. Alright. Metal container. Take a quick look around here just to see if there's pinnacle peaches. Grab those.
Food or?
I don't know if it's food. Book, we're gonna burn that. Burn that. Check out the locker here. Alright, that comfy bed is where you're gonna be sleeping tonight, Will. Work boots. Don't think we need those. Alright, we're going to head outside. We're going to make a fire. We're going to make some water. Make some fire-hardened arrows. So put our fire right there. Oh, look at that. It's a free fire day, but that's okay. We're going to use a torch. It's faster. And we'll probably pull a few more torches. So we're just gonna, yeah, we'll just do some cooking and some torch maintenance.
That did it.
Yeah, let's do it. Alright, while this is cooking, let's do a quick look around. See what we can find. I don't know if anybody saw Season 1, but last time we were here, right here, a bear materialized out of nowhere and chased us. It was a heart attack inducing moment, but we did manage to get away. So we got woodworking tools.
I think I can use this.
I think I can use that. Awesome. So that's one more thing we're going to have to bring back with us. Ketchup chips, that's useful. Alright, we got some reclaimed here. Some more reclaimed there. Let's see what's over here. Not much. Not much of anything here. Oh, look at that. A heavy hammer.
Just what I need.
I will take it. I didn't realize you could find a heavy hammer over here, but I'll take it. More reclaimed? Nope. Alrighty. I hear some footsteps. Sounds like it could be a bear. Feels like it's right beside me. Just make sure I have the right arrows notched, just in case. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely seem to hear something. Alright, how much water do I have? I got enough.
Too heavy.
Okay, I think I'm gonna just head in and turn in for the night. Not gonna worry too much about this bear sound, or if that even is what it is that I'm hearing. Okay, I'm gonna bring one of these steaks inside. That'll be breakfast tomorrow. And let's put this out. And drink some water, and we will turn in for the night. Drink water. And let's just eat our breakfast steak. Awesome. And drink a little more water here. We're going to save the peaches, and we're going to warm them up by the fire and use those as a warm-up at some point. But let's sleep a few more hours.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alright, woke up fully rested, and that is, I think, what we're going to call an episode. Let's just head outside and see what it's like while we chat. So yeah, today is the day. We're at Miner's Folly. We are going to head, there's the bear way over there. So we're going to head up to the gold mine today. And we're going to grab that technical backpack. And then we are actually going to come... A lot of people go back down the rope climbs, but we're going to come back down through Miner's Folly because we're going to leave a bunch of stuff here. And we're going to want to cart that stuff to Angler's Den, which will be our full-time base in this region. So if you liked this episode, then give us a like. If you want to say something, please say something. Slap us a comment. Be happy to read it. Be happy to respond to it. And if you want to know when the next episode is going to come out, then please subscribe, and YouTube will be happy to tell you. In the meantime, stay healthy, and we will see you in the next episode.